Welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore with me, Cryptic Koala. We're doing a bunch of stuff today. For starters, we need to get a little bit of wood because we're going to be working on a quick little super smelter. Not like a super smelter for minecarts or anything, but just a basic one, you know, with the hoppers, that kind that is very useful in the early game. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in here, and the way we're gonna do this is pretty simple. So I need to first craft nothing at the moment. We're just gonna leave it open for a little bit. I'll put a chest here. We're going to put the furnace, the two furnaces here. And then we're gonna pop open the floor a bit and actually replace it. Place the chest here. Grab the hoppers, and they're not in a good spot right now. That's the super smelter. It looks pretty good. It's not finished. I need to add another hopper here. So let's get a little bit more wood. Okay, this thing is fully built. We now have the feeder hopper, which this is gonna be the materials. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and kind of sort them out because I just wanna do copper in this one for now. And then this one will be cobblestone, so I can cook some stone up. And then from there, you can pretty much just dump one of these and dump one of these. So now that's cooking. That should be pretty nice. We need smooth stone for the top of the wall here. So up here, we're gonna be building some smooth stone. And then after that, we're gonna be setting up some crop farms. And then we're gonna be building a bridge. We need a bridge so badly to get it up over to the village. Other things we're doing today are going to be a villager trading hall, a floor down. We're gonna be digging out another floor, and we're gonna be adding in a villager trading hall. Nothing crazy, just the beginnings of it, but it's gonna get a little insane eventually. But right now, it'll be pretty simple. We need the villager breeder down there. So, okay, let me back up for a second. The next layer is not gonna look like this. The next layer is gonna be the same height. It'll be 4 blocks tall. I guess 3, not the same height, but you know, you get what I mean. But it's gonna be sorted out differently because it doesn't need these sort of 4 staircases in the middle. It can be kind of whatever. Now, part of it is gonna be a villager breeder. I'm not exactly sure where that's gonna go, but it's gonna go over here somewhere. That's the idea. We gotta do some of that today. One of the first things in order to actually get this trading hall designed is we need to remove this stuff because it's just sitting over where we need to dig, and truthfully, this isn't a great spot. So I'm gonna move the bed first. I'll just put it into here for now. That works pretty well. This is gonna just be storage stuff. We gotta figure out how to do that. And lastly, we need to move the crafting table and the stone cutter because these are very important. We'll just put them over here for now. No, we'll put them in here because this actually kind of makes sense if we put them in here because this is like, you know, where all the stuff is gonna be. So we're gonna go ahead and get these in here, just sort of like that. That way I have access to them, but they're not in the middle. Now, of course, the next thing is just digging a hole. So let's dig a hole. After digging out the first part of this, I've realized I think I should just go ahead and plow through the majority of it because, well, it's a lot and it's not going to be very interesting content for you guys. So we're just going to do like a bit of a time lapse, and I'm going to go ahead and build everything. And then I'll come back when it's time to get the villagers. Oh yeah. So let's keep on digging. Also, while I'm thinking about it, Bloomcraft. It's coming out in like, I think it's coming out, or we're starting at least, in about a week after this video comes out. So the first video will probably come out, I don't know, like in a week and a bit, a little bit, I don't know. Anyways, you should go and watch that when it comes out, and all the other people on the server. There's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna have all their links in the description. Go subscribe to them, and if you haven't subscribed to me, that would be really cool. And you could leave a like as well. Now, let's actually start the building process. Let's do that. After building that, I decided it's not really interesting to show in a time lapse, and it's a lot better to just show you it, you know, like here. So I'm just gonna show you what I did basically. I did a lot. I dug down further because I decided I wanted this like border thing between the floor and the roof of these levels. And so I dug down, added the pillars here, added this floor, which is like, you know, the level or the walkway, I guess, that you can walk on. And then I added the start to the villager breeder. So this is where it's gonna be. Now this is open, so I can get the villagers in here as they are not in here yet. And I need to get beds in here as well. But when they are in here, I'll be able to, you know, use buttons to get in and out. This is basically just an airlock. It's nothing crazy. It just allows me to keep them from getting out, which is really good. Now, in the background of, well, building that base, we have the iron farm, which is running constantly, and it's running really well, as you can actively see behind us. So if we go and check this, wow, that is actually insane. I say that's insane because I already emptied it once for like 3 stacks of that zombie's really long. I already emptied it of 3 stacks of iron already, and we've already got 3. Like, that wasn't that long ago, and we have so much more iron. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this, and we're gonna put it with all this. Now, I did use some of it for some rails, maybe too many rails, honestly, and I had some on me even, but we have tons of iron. I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft this into blocks. We have 39 blocks of iron. That iron farm is working a treat right now. Now, there are a couple of things we gotta do before we can even get the villagers in the breeder. And they suck. Well, okay, kind of. One of them is not that terrible. I have to build, I mean, it's gonna take a minute, but I have to build a bridge. Now, I have an idea, and this part here is elevated as well as this, although it kind of goes here, so I'm gonna have to do some sort of wiggly bit. But it's elevated, which means I can build a bridge that's like kind of flat, if that makes sense. I don't have to build like an arcing bridge. And yeah, that's kind of the next thing we gotta do today. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now I will do a time lapse for that because it's above ground. I think from now on, I'm not even gonna think about doing time lapses for anything in the base, just because the base is underground. I'll just show you it. And it's just a lot of digging out. It's not very interesting. It really isn't. However, stuff above ground is. Now, I have a lot of plans for this. Like, I want to not necessarily terraform it, but more make it into kind of a town, like make buildings and all that, which would be really cool. We first have to build the bridge. So let's do that. I got a little bit carried away, but not really with the bridge. The bridge is, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna be changing it in the future. I just need to get a few more ideas, but I actually kind of like it. It's pretty neat, but I really needed a bridge just to get villagers over, which is actually not the next thing we're gonna be doing. I also got really distracted with terraforming because I wanted to build this bridge above, and there was like this little hill here. But there was just a lagoon here, so all I did was I just terraformed. I added a little bit of water over here, but all of this was added. I had way too much dirt, so I also did this. This was all lake. I mean, it still is, and all of that. It is almost nighttime. The thing we're gonna do quite quickly, it shouldn't take too long, is we're gonna make a cake because today is my IRL birthday. Yay, I'm older now. I'm not gonna say which day because that's, you know, privacy and whatever, but I mean, you can kind of guess, but yes, it is my birthday today. So let's make a cake. I gotta make a cake. Now, I actually have most of the resources, not in here, but I have a lot of them available. Like, I have buckets. I just need to make another one. Or I guess I'm loaded enough. I'll just go ahead and make 2 more buckets for all the milk I need. I don't know why I did what I just did here. Anyways, we also need sugar. Wait, what's in here? Oh, we have wheat. All right, we need like 2 wheat, I think. We also need some sugar, which we actually happen to have. That's a little bit surprising. I think all we need now is some milk. Hello, Mr. Cow, I just need your milk. I hope you don't mind. Oh, there's some chickens too. I need another bucket of milk. Hello, Mr. Cow. Right, so we should have, yep, we have the resources necessary to make cake. Our first cake. And guess what? I think I know what I'm gonna do with this room. This is gonna be the trophy room, or just kind of the display room thing. I don't know. But I need some sort of pedestal for the cake. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it like that. Happy birthday to me. I feel like I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now and play Minecraft later. I've also just remembered to make the top of the wall. Like, I'd kind of forgotten about this smooth stone that I made. So we're gonna quickly go ahead and do that. And that should just about do it. That adds like a really nice light tone to the top of the wall. And if we go inside, oh yeah, that looks way better. That looks so much better. It adds a lot more detail. What I have to do next is boring, but it's very, very necessary. Villagers. I have to go get some villagers. So let's do that. That actually was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. We successfully got 2 villagers, but we need to feed them so they can produce more. We have a little bit of bread. Here, please make children now. Oh, immediately. Oh, they got mad. I don't think they like me watching. I'm gonna walk away for a little bit, and we'll come back. We'll come back in a minute, and hopefully they've done the thing. We need to build a bit of a trading hall for, you know, the ones we do end up needing. Specifically, librarians. That's what we need mainly, because I need mending. My pickaxe is starting to get pretty bad, and we don't really like that. So let's quickly dig a hole and also decorate it a bit for the librarian. My villagers are refusing to breed, so I'm just gonna get one of them to be a mending villager, and we're gonna deal with it that way. Because I need the mending, because my pickaxe is almost broken. So we're gonna quickly do that. I didn't really want to do this, but they're not breeding, so yeah. Oh, yes. Finally. Actually didn't take that terribly long. I don't have any leather. We have mending now, and we can put it on this. We're putting on the pickaxe first, and there we go. We have mending on our pickaxe, which we've desperately needed. Now we need to heal our weapons, and the best way we're gonna do that, because we also need some leather, is going to kill some animals. This should be fun. I think that's about good enough. We killed way too many mobs there, but it's fine. We should be able to find some more at some other point when we need to make a farm. But our axe and pickaxe now feel a whole lot better. That was a kind of a long fall, and that could have been a lot worse. Regardless, we have plenty of meat now, tons of it. We're not going hungry for at least a while. I think this is the problem. I just looked it up because I've been having too much trouble. I think my beds weren't in enough space, so now this should do the job. Ideally. Let me also do this one. All right, you guys should breed now, but you don't have any more food because I gave you so much food. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to start a farm. Now this area looks pretty good to set up a bit of a farm. Time lapse, please. believe we have our first. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, we've been needing you. We only have one. It's a start, that's for sure. We need the villagers. We need them badly. Hopefully once we get a lot more food, we'll be able to grow a lot more of these guys. Because I did fix the issue. It was, again, the roofs weren't tall enough, so they could jump. But we fixed that. We got that fixed. That problem has been solved. Now we just gotta wait for the food to grow so that we can feed the villagers some more. And they can produce more baby villagers. Probably should put that sword away. I also realized I didn't show the trading hall. There's not much to see because I didn't actually end up using it today. But it's pretty simple. I can go and show you now. It's like, I mean, it's just cobblestone walkways. It's nothing crazy, but it's gonna get the job done. This is where my the librarians are gonna go. They're gonna go along this wall. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do here yet or over here, but it's gonna be something else. Also some other stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna go further back and do more like walkways like this, or if I'm just kind of like a little storage area for all the villager stuff I'm gonna need. Now, as this episode comes to an end, we've done a lot today. We've done the villager breeder. I guess we haven't done a ton, but we've done a lot of stuff that's gonna help with next episode. So next episode, we're going to the Nether, as probably gotta beat the game at some point, and I'm not gonna have as much time to play on this world. Because of Bloomcraft, which is coming up. I already talked about at the beginning, but that is coming up soon, and I don't want you guys to miss it. I'm going to be spending a lot more time on that, but don't worry, I'm still going to be making hardcore videos, at least until I die. And then, I mean, when I do die, eventually, at some point, possibly, I actually don't know if I'll die or not, but regardless, at that point, we'll decide what we're gonna do next. I'm not sure if anyone has any specific ideas. You can leave them in the comments. I'll kind of just say this at the end of every episode from now on, but I just need your ideas for other series. Maybe a modded playthrough, maybe not. Speaking of mods, I mean, they're not really mods, but I do have, well, I mean, I guess it is. I have Iris on my game. So what I'm gonna do next episode is I'm going to be installing shaders. Well, I say installing, I already have them installed. Photon. Specifically, Photon's gonna be the one we're gonna be using from now on. I like it. It's nice. Look at that. That looks amazing. I could build a really cool waterfall over there. Huh. But Photon looks really good. Its performance is fine, but it's better than a lot of the other ones I was looking at. And so we're gonna just be using Photon from now on. And we're also gonna be installing a Vanilla Tweaks data pack. Not a data pack, resource pack. It's gonna have like a bunch of extra stuff in it. It's gonna be really cool. I think you guys are gonna like it. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, truly. Go watch Bloomcraft when it comes out in like a week and a half from now, I think. Something like that. I don't know. Go say hi to the other people. Leave a subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.